Hey everybody, it's Phantom321 here, bringing you some more 5th gen Wi-Fi battles. This is an NU match I got against someone from the Smokin Wi-Fi Battle Finder. I don't know his full name, all I know is that it had power in it, so if I can find out his name, I'll go ahead and put a link in the description and the annotation. So yeah, without further ado, let's just go ahead and begin the match, and let's just see who wins. So before I begin this narration, I'd like to go ahead and ask, what mic do you guys think is better? I'm using a new mic right now, or a different mic I guess, and I guess just leave a comment telling me if you guys like this mic better, or the one in my previous Wi-Fi battle video. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and begin the match. I went ahead and started off by sending out my Regirock, and he went ahead and started off by sending out his Leafeon. I decided to switch because I did not want my Regirock to get hit by one of these leaf blades from the Leafeon. He went ahead and set up the Swords Dance, but I switched down to my Ambor, and I kind of scared the Leafeon away, so that's really good. But now he went down to this Licky, and I'm gonna go for the Flare Blitz. I am Choice Scarf, by the way, and I'm hoping it's enough to two-hit KO this thing, but it isn't enough. I'm guessing if I had the Choice Band-Aid, would easily be enough to two-hit KO this thing. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and switch out because I do not feel comfortable staying locked into Flare Blitz, so I'm gonna go ahead and go out into Gorebyss because Gorebyss can take any hits this Licky throws at me, so that's pretty good. I'm predicting him to switch next turn into something that can kind of wall my Gorebyss, so yeah, he's gonna go ahead and switch out into his Ampharos, and I went for the bulk up, predicting the switch, so that's actually pretty good because now my attack is raised and my defense is also raised, but it's not that useful. My defense got raised because Ampharos isn't really a physical attacker. I'm not sure what this Ampharos is at this point. I'm just gonna decide to stay in. He went for a Thunder Wave, but that doesn't really matter. I went for the Stone Edge and I got lucky and I didn't miss. That's gonna be enough to 2-hit KO this thing, so it's really good. I'm gonna decide to stay in with my Gorebyss just to go ahead and kind of scout this Ampharos, and I saw it set up the Reflect, so now I know it's a dual screen Ampharos, so that's kind of threatening if he manages to set up the light screen because he has the dual screens up. And basically my team is crippled because I only have one defensive Pokemon, and that's my Regirock. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and send out my Regirock. What I was thinking here is basically I'm trying to stall this Ampharos and also stall the screens, so that will be really good until, well, that's gonna be really good once the screens wear off, because then I'll be able to attack more. I'm gonna go for the Earthquake, and I'm hoping that should be enough to KO it, but it isn't because, well, I have no EVs in attack. He's gonna go for the Thunder Wave, but that doesn't matter because Regirock is already really slow. I mean, it rarely outspeeds anything. But yeah, he's going to go ahead and get some leftover recoveries, and I'm still going to spam Earthquakes. He's going to go for the Volt Switch, and I'm not sure what he's going to go ahead and switch out into at this point. I'm hoping it's nothing too threatening, but he ends up switching out into his Rampardos, and this Rampardos is threatening, but it's not as threatening as the one, or the Rampardos where a Ninja set up on it in a couple of videos ago. But yeah, that's a different match, so yeah, I know it can take anything this Rampardos throws. I mean, maybe one hit. He's gonna go for the Earthquake, and I'm hoping that's not enough to 2-hit KO me. And it isn't enough to 2-hit KO. Well, it is, but I have leftover, so it wouldn't be enough to 2-hit KO me. But yeah, I'm just gonna spam the Earthquake, and I'm hoping the Light Screen and the Reflect wear off. So yeah, for his next move, I'm just going to decide to stay in and basically sacrifice my Regirock. The Reflect did wear off, so that's really good. He's going to go ahead and switch out because he knows he can't 2-hit KO my Regirock. So I'm just going to go, he went down to his Leafeon, and I'm just going to go for the Earthquake. It didn't do much because Leafeon resisted, so it's kind of bad at this point. I'm just going to decide to stay in with my Regirock and kind of sacrifice it. I could switch out into Ambor, but I'm just going to decide to get a safe switch out into one of my Pokemon, and he's going to be able to finish me off with a Leaf Blade. Or well, he's close to finishing me off with Leaf Blade, my bad. It wasn't enough. I went for the Toxic, and that's actually really good because I get to Poison Stall this Leafeon a little bit next turn. So yeah, for his next move, he's just going to go ahead and finish me off with a Leaf Blade, and that's going to be the end of my Regirock, I believe. Let's just go ahead and wait. Yes, he's going to finish off my Regirock with the Leaf Blade, and now I'm down to only my attackers. So now for his next move, I'm going to go ahead and switch out to my next Pokemon, which is going to go ahead and be my Jumpluff. What I'm trying to do is basically go ahead and put one of his Pokemons to sleep at this point. So yeah, I'm going to go out into my Jumpluff, and I'm not sure if he's going to switch at this point, but I'm hoping he switches into something that's threatening. So he's going to go ahead and switch out into his Swallow, because Swallow can't outspeed Jumpluff. It's one of the very few Pokemon that can't outspeed this thing. But I went for a Sleep Powder, and I didn't miss. This is kind of risky for me. I'm going to basically try to set up on this thing. I went for the Swords Dance, and I'm hoping he doesn't wake up the next turn because I'm going to be able to hit it with a Flying Gem Acrobatics, but he did wake up, and he's going to go for the Brave Bird, and that's going to be enough to easily take down my Jumpluff, which kind of sucks because, well, Jumpluff could have done a little bit better if he didn't wake up on the second turn, but the recoil damage did a lot to him, so that's actually quite decent. Now I'm gonna go ahead and switch out to my Emboar. This is a stupid move. I thought since I'm Choice Scarf I can outspeed the Swallow, but I couldn't outspeed it, and he's gonna be able to finish off my Emboar with the Flare Blitz, and now this is getting really threatening. Things aren't going my way, so I'm kind of predicting that I'm losing this match at this point. So yeah, this is actually really bad. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and switch out into my Tauros. Tauros can't really outspeed this thing, but I'm hoping Tauros can survive a Brave Bird from a Swallow. I'm just trying to let the poison rack up on this thing so I can easily take it out. And the Brave Bird, with the recoil of the Brave Bird, he managed to KO himself. So that's pretty good on my part. He's gonna go ahead and send out his Licky Licky because Licky Licky can easily wall my Tauros, so that's bad. I'm just gonna go for the Rock Climb, and this Tauros does have Life Orb with the Sheer Force ability, so I'm guessing it should do a lot of damage, and it does do a lot of damage. He's gonna go for the Body Slam, and I'm just sacrificing my Tauros at this point, and that's gonna be enough to take down my Tauros easily because Tauros was low on HP due to the Brave Bird. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and switch out into my Gorebyss because Gorebyss can revenge kill it. I was kind of predicting him to switch out because I was kind of hoping or predicting that he would want to save the Slicky Licky for later, so I went for the Shell Smash. And I don't have the White Herb, I have the Life Orb, so yeah, he's gonna go for the rest, and that's really good for me because, well, I got my Shell Smash up for free. But the bad thing is that his Licky Licky's back at full HP, but I'm hoping he doesn't wake up, but I easily know he has the Sleep Talk. I'm just gonna go for the Surf, and I'm hoping that's enough to KO this Licky Licky after the Shell Smash, but it isn't. He's gonna go for the Sleep Talk, and I'm hoping he doesn't get the Body Slam because that could cripple me. And I'm just hoping that he doesn't get it, and he went for the rest, so that's really good because now there's nothing that can really outspeed my Gorebyss or can hit it, so I'm just going to be able to finish off his Licky Licky with a Surf, and that's going to be the end of his Licky Licky. At this point, he was actually worrying that I might be able to sweep the rest of his team, so yeah, he's going to go ahead and go out into his Leafeon, but Gorebyss is able to outspeed it, and I'm going to go for the Ice Beam, and that's going to easily be able to KO his Leafeon, so at this point, he's kind of worried that I might be able to win the game thanks to the Shell Smash. He's going to go out into his Tauros, but even Tauros can't outspeed this thing. He has Intimidate on his Tauros, but that doesn't really matter. I'm not sure why he didn't have Sheer Force over Intimidate, but whatever. I'm just going to finish off his Tauros with the Surf, and in case you couldn't predict it, I got a sweep with this Gorebyss. So he's going to go ahead and go out into his Ampharos, and his Ampharos is really low on health. I'm just going to go for the Surf, and that's going to also be able to take down his Ampharos, and now he's going to go ahead and switch out into his next Pokemon, which is going to go ahead and be his Rampardos, and I believe that's his last Pokemon. And I'm just going to go for the Surf, and that's going to be able to take down his Rampardos, and that's going to be the end of the game. So if you liked the video, please rate it, comment, and subscribe. Leave me a comment telling me which mic is better, and yeah, until next time, have a nice day.